What's going on, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy Kentastic here. I just want to kind of go over the schedule real quick for the 2014 Dallas Cowboys season. This is going in alphabetical order according to the schedule. We got the Giants at home to open off the Sunday night football game. That night, we got the Eagles in Philly. We got the Atlanta Falcons. They come to Dallas. We got to go on the road against New Orleans on Sunday Night Football. Got the New England Patriots come to town, the defending world champs. We got go to the Meadowlands, play against the Giants. Then we got Seattle coming to town, and then of course on Sunday night, football against the Philadelphia Eagles. Then we go on the road, two weekends in a row to Florida against Tampa Bay and the Miami Dolphins. And then Thanksgiving we're playing Carolina, which will be their first Thanksgiving game ever. They come to Dallas. Then the Cowboys get 11 days off and they play the Washington Redskins, which usually get 10 days off, but it's going to be 11. But it's going to be a short week going into Green Bay. Going up to Green Bay and playing the Packers. Rematch from last year. Of course, after that week, it's going to be another short week against the New York Jets on NFL Network. That's going to be on a Saturday. And then we play the Buffalo Bills up in Western New York, which is going to be cold that time of the year. It's going to be right after Christmas. And then also on January 3rd, playing against the Washington Redskins at home. So that being said, this is going to be a pretty good season, I think. It just depends on what we do. So far, in the draft, really, but so far in off season, we've been pretty solid as far as like what we want. Now, is it perfect? No, it hasn't been really perfect too much, but at the same time, you're able to get the players that you really want, just for this season, but also too that will bring some attitude for any other player that's in the league that do want to come to Dallas and win and be around for a long period of time. We was able to, of course, everybody know we franchise tag Dez. We lost to Marco Murray to free agency, which he signed with the Eagles to a bigger deal. Also, we just signed Greg Hardy to a 1-year deal, pretty much as a pay-as-you-go type deal, because of the prior situation from last season where it was a domestic issue. And then also, too, we was able to get Darren McFadden, which he's been injury-plagued his whole career, but being in Oakland don't help it at that as it is. So this is the first opportunity this man get a chance to go to a team where he can actually make some damage. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to be a starter, but if the Cowboys are smart, they would draft him a running back. You can get your guy like the boy from Wisconsin, Gordon, or you can get the kid from, his name Tevin. Yeah, Melvin Gordon, then the kid from Indiana, Tevin Coleman. You can get those two guys. Now, Todd Gurley, good prospect, but you're not really sure whether his knee can hold up after what just happened. But like I said, with Dez being the franchise tag, he's been, kind of doing some things here in off season where, of course, the Rock Nation has been a pretty big influential part of his decision, especially in this off season, is the way he conducts himself. And then also, too, the way they kind of coming out and saying this and that, whatever, sending letters to, his longtime advisor, David Wells, and to the guy that created his X website, all this and all that. So it's been a pretty heavy off season for really the NFL, really, because of, Aaron Hernandez, of course, being found guilty for capital murder. To Darren Sharper, former safety, for the Packers and the New Orleans Saints and Vikings, of course, has been sent 9 years in prison for being a pedophile to women, sexual assault. So NFL has been kind of crazy, of course, this off season. Now, all these Cowboys fans, well, not all of them, but there's specifically ones that keep saying, well, we need Adrian Peterson. He can run behind. We can set records. It's not about the records, man. It's not about the records. It's about durability for a long period of time. I'm not just trying to win this coming season. I'm trying to win for the next 10, 12 years with the guys that we do have right now. I know I know Romo's not going to be around for 12 more years. Hell, he might not be around for another 5 more years. But if you get it in place for the next guy to take over for him, it can work out that way. But let's just see what happens. I mean, you can draft a quarterback. You do all those things. But, it's just one of those things where, the Cowboys, they going to have to, just be smart on who they get and who they got to let go. And, you got to cut ties, and so far, so good so far this all season, That's pretty much all I got, according to this schedule I'm looking at here, I seen us win 12, maybe 13 games this season. Definitely 12, but if we can get 13, that'd be even awesome. But I'm very outgoing about the fact that our team has to be healthy throughout the season, and we gotta have depth, and not just guys you can just pick and plug in. You gotta get guys that can come in and they can make a difference. Period. So that's all I got. So shout out to the whole Cowboy Nation out there, from West Coast to the Midwest to the overseas, here in Texas, DFW fan club, all the way to Houston to Memphis, and special shout out to the Charleston, South Carolina man club. They lost a member of the team to another cop shooting. Hope everything turns out well for you guys for justice to be served. So that's all I got. Y'all take care out there. Oh, and Velo, what's going on with you? That's all I got. Go Cowboys.